while it happened, this incident took place, and then as you know that he demanded alcohol. And that time Jessica said that there is no alcohol. Then he said that for a sip I'll pay 1,000.
The word sip also.
That's correct. That also came, and as if sip from the mouth kind of thing, he said it. And his friends, they were there on that
And he
spot.
was drunk.
He was totally drunk. He was really drunk. And then that was the situation. And then Shayan Munshi, who was a small-time actor and who was with Jessica. And as you know, both were bartenders.
Yeah.
And of course, what Shayan did was something horrifying. I mean, he was a nasty character, let me tell you very frankly, because he did not support the case at all. While they were together like twins in that situation.
Okay. It was, how was the bar shaped? Like, was it a horseshoe?
Yes.
मतलब ये दोनों पास में थे दोनों.
वो दोनों बार के पीछे थे.
सिर्फ ये दोनों.
हाँ, बार के पीछे थे और बार का the items had been over finished. There was nothing much left in it.
Actually, she couldn't even give, right? Unless वो कूपन देते हैं, तब तक वो drinks नहीं दे सकती थी. कुछ ऐसे था ना?
नहीं, drink was not there. Drink was not there. Drink was not there, but they were having a little drink.
Okay.
They were having, that is how this sip and all that stuff came. So drink was not there. It was about 2 o'clock. So by then it was
Party
being
was
cleaned.
wrapping
Party
up.
was over, as it was a typical scene of a late night party being over.
Okay.
And this fellow demanded drink. So that was the trigger point on which he shot her. And he was drunk. Obviously he was drunk. And his friends were hanging around. So that is what situation was.
So Shayan Munshi, did he try to pick her up, stop? कुछ नहीं कर पाया.
शयान मुंशी ने कहा, he said it. ऐसा नहीं, शयान मुंशी के स्टेटमेंट पे तो हमने FIR लॉन्च किया.
हाँ, correct.
He was taken, Shayan Munshi, we took him to this place, the other hospital, which is next to my home incidentally. So Shayan Munshi's statement was that time truthful. There was no issue at all. He spoke whatever he saw. Now what happened that then Bina Ramani came and she tried to stop him and he was running away. She followed him, Manu Sharma, till the gate, and he escaped. So she tried, and he was carrying the weapon. The weapon was in his hand. So that way, I would say that Bina acted brave from that point of view.
She caught him by the collar or something and
she
asked
tried to
him
physically stop him also.
Haan.
She tried to physically stop. He did not stop. He got scared also that time, and then he escaped. So this entire situation was captured very well by us. And statements made by the people about this entire situation was perfectly in place.
We must remind people that this is an era before CCTV.
That's correct.
Na andar CCTV, na bahar CCTV.
That's correct.
Na sadko pe CCTV to see this man running away, getting on the cart, uski gaadiyan, those who left from the scene, kuch nahi. No CCTV at all in those days.
Exactly. That's a very important point in those times. What we wanted and what was required to be done, I mean, typical of CBI, where I served for 4 years, we get into small pieces of evidence. That's the beauty of that organization, which is really a good organization from investigation point of view. We wanted to connect his entire movement, which was known to some people, and they did not want to admit. Where the problem arises, there are 2-3 things. Number one, that some people saw him, they met him because he was there for a long time. They did not depose. They deposed that time properly, some of them. Many did not depose properly. Then the so-called eyewitnesses who came in contact with him, they deposed and they turned hostile ultimately. And most importantly, the entire theory of 2 weapons, you understand that 2-weapon theory was done. And it was supported negatively by the ballistic report. And the ballistic report came from CBI Central Forensic Science Lab. Which is very bad. And we found one of the leading ballistic experts of the country to be compromised. It appeared, and I think it was correct. So all these things you divide in 3 parts. That is, those people who were there in the night and they came across these characters, they should have deposed properly. Those people who were eyewitnesses, eyewitness means they contacted, they saw him running, saw him killing, or saw him being there, all that stuff. That is second. And those who were circumstantial witnesses and technical witnesses, and they got compromised. You understand? All these things are very important. 35 witnesses turned hostile. It must be the only case, perhaps such talked about case where 35 witnesses they turned hostile. They were declared hostile by us in the court of law, and the cases still are going on. Shreyan Munshi is definitely one of the most prominent ones who turned hostile, and it included important people, surprisingly. So the entire criminal justice system went to winds, so far as Jaska Lal case is concerned, and that's the saddest part of the story. Another very important thing which is for viewers to understand, that although these witnesses turned hostile, based on circumstantial evidence which were there in plenty with us, the Sessions Court let him go. I mean, Manu Sharma was let off, as you know. And based on the same evidence, I give all credit to Justice R.S. Sodhi, who finally decided the case in our favour, High Court of Delhi, and he was convicted. There, he relied upon those part of evidence which were substantially establishing this case. And the remaining part of evidence which they lied, he rejected, which doesn't happen. So a new trend started from that point of view. And the case came in our favour ultimately.
Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching ANI podcast with Smita Prakash.
अगर हम उसको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा।
The issue is टूटा है क्या भारत?
400 पार का मतलब ये है कि संविधान खतरे में है।
क्या हम लोग ये निर्देश देते हैं कि फला को गिरफ्तार करके जेल डाल दें?
वही तो कह रहे हैं सब।
ये बेबुनियाद निराधार आरोप।
सच्चा सुनना चाहो देखो स्मिता प्रकाश ANI, it does not lie.